Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I'm George. We're all George. So, today is looking pretty darn good. And that's because Bitcoin and crypto, they are becoming national priority. This is days away from the inauguration. And that is why we are seeing some good pumps today and tonight. So let's talk about it. Let's cover some of these fantastic crypto projects. And let's talk about what to expect for Bitcoin. All right, let's do it. Welcome, guys. Look at where we are right now. $101,000. In fact, we were at 102. Just a few days ago, we were down to 90,000 Bitcoin. And just like that, we're back in six figures. And today's more special because it's not just Bitcoin. You got XRP that formed a brand new freaking high and still going. You got Solana that's going up. You got Sui that's going up. You got Algorand that's going up. You got XBorg that just broke its all-time high. And you got many others that are going up and up and up, but still a lot are undervalued. So let's talk about what's going on. All right, first of all, we know that Trump is going to take office in 4 days, not 5 days, excuse me. And everything he's doing is pretty pro-crypto. Even his potential Treasury Secretary pick, which will replace Janet Yellen, sees no reason for CBDC, which is awesome. No one wants a CBDC. Trump did say that during Bitcoin conference last year. If he becomes president, there will be no CBDC. So, I mean, seems like he's staying true to his word. We got a new pro SEC chair. We got CFTC chair. We got, I don't know, finance, all these finance gurus that he's putting in charge, commerce, you know, head of commerce. All these guys are very pro crypto. And that is why, you know, we are going up. And Trump is going to designate crypto as a national priority. We already know that he plans on making Bitcoin a strategic reserve, but it was reported today that it may go much deeper than that. That he is planning on talking to the leaders of several major projects, and he may be considering putting their coins into the reserve too. So bottom line, it's looking pretty darn good for a lot of American-based crypto overall, Bitcoin for the United States, for the world, really. This is going to be absolutely fantastic this year. We're only 2 weeks in this year. 2 weeks in. Here's something else. You know, all the previous administration people that were very against crypto or may have done illegal things, they're being attacked now. So supposedly, well, we know that, remember, Silk Road, you know, the judge says, oh, Silk Road could sell their 69,000 Bitcoin. First of all, Senator Lummis is like, no, don't do that because we plan on putting into the strategic reserve. But also, I didn't know this, but FDIC has been shredding documents behind the scenes. So there's whistleblowers out of the FDIC that's coming out saying that the people in charge are like getting rid of documents that basically urge banks not to deal with crypto or crypto companies. And that's highly illegal. You can't just get rid of or shred the documents. So she is potentially going to sue the FDIC. See, this is what was done before, right? Previous administration, previous times, you have all these people in charge that just hated crypto or threatened or felt like They were missing out. They didn't want it to succeed. You guys may be wondering why some of your favorite banks, or maybe not favorite banks, but the banks you use are so anti-crypto. Maybe they got a letter from the FDIC telling them, don't deal with Coinbase, don't deal with Kraken, don't deal with Gemini. Maybe this is directly from the top, right? And that's going to be put to a stop too, right? So national priority in terms of making crypto great again in this country, I'm looking forward to it. In fact, that has never been done. Since crypto's been created, it has never been favorable in this country. It's always been shunned. In fact, if you're a crypto company in America, it's always been bad. Very, very bad. That's why everyone keeps moving to Dubai and all these other places. But, you know, it seems like that's going to change. That is going to change in a big way. So, last thing I'll say about Bitcoin is this. We've been consolidating. We've been going sideways. We had some up and downs, some shakeouts, some fake outs, some liquidations. But we're back to 101,000. And after we break out, man, the next leg up is going to be glorious. Just like, you know, we saw almost identical pattern just last year. We saw this last year. It started in October, and then went up to December, and then January we dipped down a little bit. And then after inauguration, we just kept going all the way till March. We dipped a little bit in March, and then we kept going some more. So are we going to see that same thing? This next pump could bring us to 120,000, maybe even before inauguration. I think it's going to be. I think Bitcoin's going to be at all-time high. We'll probably be around 110 to 115, if I'm guessing, before the inauguration. We'll see if I'm right. I may be right. I may be wrong, but it's not that far off. It's not. We're only $7,000 away from an all-time high. So we're not. Tomorrow could be a crazy day. We got one more day of Wall Street. Wall Street loves to FOMO. They love to panic dump and they love to FOMO. So tomorrow could be an absolutely huge FOMO day for Wall Street. Not just for Bitcoin, for everything. Right? So let's talk about some of the everything. Well, we know that XRP catching on fire, breaks all-time high. Since 2018 till now, a long 7 years, XRP has not gone anywhere, but that's no longer the case. They are right now at 335 and looks like it wants to keep going. Now, why is that? A couple reasons I think you guys know. Number one, SEC chair Gary Gensler is going to be gone. Number two is the Trump effect and everything I've been saying about this year, how it's going to be glorious for America, for American-based crypto projects. And that is probably the biggest reason why Ripple has gone up as much as it has. Everyone is loading up. Even Eric Trump has loaded up on XRP. So what else is there to say, right? XRP also has, or Ripple has their new stable coin, making partnerships or Cardano or potential partnerships, and Hedera and many others. They are just on fire right now, on fire. What else is there? Why? I don't have anything about Hedera or Cardano, but they're both on fire, but because they're in the same group. They're American-based crypto. They have partnerships with each other, working with the Trump administration, and they all have huge fan bases. And that's what you need, good communities that won't give up no matter what. Sui is another one. Let's not forget Sui. They've been down a little bit, but now they're crossing back up to $5. One of the greatest performers of last year, 2024, and they're not going anywhere. People don't realize Sui is also American-based. They're based in Silicon Valley. So can they get a boost this year? Yes. Yes, they can. Right? So don't give up on Sui as well. The charts look good. They're their fundamentals look good. You know, they have more transactions than Ethereum and BNB combined. That's pretty darn good. So Sui's another one that I think will do very, very well. I can't speak. Very well this year. And they're also going through a consolidation period, kind of like Bitcoin, and could be flying higher, making that next leg up soon. Right? What else is there? Avalanche. Avalanche is another American-based crypto project. Yes, they're based in the US. Their foundation is, at least. Right? They've been kind of stagnant. But, hey, a lot of charts, a lot of signs saying a breakout is about to happen, right? Avalanche really has embraced games. That's their go-to, but they're in everything. RWA, memes, even AI now, a little bit, AI agents, right? So they should not be overlooked as well, because I think they're going to get their day. Like this happened in 2021. They were like nowhere, and then all of a sudden they broke into the top 10. So considering that they are also fundamentally doing very well and American based, and let's not forget the biggest Web3 game, Web2, Web3 game there is in the space, right, is Off the Grid, and it is blowing up. Back in October, they already had 7 million users, by far the most of any Web2, Web3 game. And they're making an upgrade now, right? So they definitely have success. Gaming overall has not been that hot. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? With the bull market around, a lot of games could be doing very well, right? There's a lot of gaming projects out there. A lot of games, a lot of gaming infrastructure. There are a lot that, you know, that's waiting to happen. That's waiting to happen, right? Here's an example. XBorg, which is investment, well, kind of wealth advisement, investment, crypto project. They're getting involved with Avalanche, with Sui, with a lot, because they're getting involved because they want to get into games, right? So a whole bunch of people want to get involved with these major projects and, you know, still get into games because they believe in games. We'll see. I think gaming could be a big thing, but it just hasn't been because we have a lot of other narratives right now. But XBorg came out with this other project, XBorg, that's partnered with Sui. And Sui, by the way, is a big gaming project too. I mean, gaming has a big gaming community. When I visited Sui, they had a huge gaming community. But that's what XBorg is, really just partnering up with all the gaming chains like Avalanche and Sui and Solana and everything else. You know, we'll see. We'll see how gaming does. But XBorg is exactly that. It's a project that allows esports, Web3, Web2 to basically have their own ID and have ownership over their items and their data and all this stuff, right? So we'll see. We will see how games develop, right? Whether Web3 games will come back, whether they will get hot, because in 2021, they were super, super hot, but so far they haven't been. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. That's pretty much it. I mean, I didn't mention a whole lot of other projects, right? There are a lot more American-based projects out there. Another one is Chainlink. You don't want to overlook Chainlink either. I don't have any articles about them, but Chainlink is coming up, still off from their previous high, but Chainlink is American-based, on Coinbase, ISO compliant, and they're not, you know, they're not as hot as the others, but they could be. I think they're overlooked as well. I mean, there's so many examples. I'll get to them. One after another after another. I'll get to them. All right. That's pretty much it. Today's pretty darn good. All right, let's do some Q&A. All right, let's see. Let me scroll up. It looks like let's see here. Still scrolling. Golden Sun says, my coins are pumping. That is true. Thoughts on Superverse? I'm not a fan. Some controversy that happened before and they were rebranded from something else. I don't know. Just never really paid attention to them. Devi Muhammad says Devi's catching fire, might get in top 50. Not familiar who they are. I mean, they're hot, but they're nowhere near top 50. Nowhere near. And keep in mind, their FDV is already higher than their market cap. So it's a little deceiving from that. Where are they? Unlocking global digital assets okay. So it's an RWA layer 1. A layer 1 constraint on RWA. That's what it looks like. A lot of like green, like going green. Yeah, global green. It's all about like green energy. All the pictures is about wind farms and stuff. I don't know, not for me. Carson says Cosmos is down. Would it be a good time to buy? I like to think I was very, very into Cosmos because you know what? They're layer 0. A lot of great chains has come out, but they have really, really, really like not had any traction at all. I think the chains out of Cosmos still are good. For example, Injective, Akash is another one. These are good, but like Cosmos itself just seems to have no traction. The token economics kind of suck. So, Heat says, do you still have any faith in Stacks? Looks like you're having a slow start. I figured it'd be doing a little better. I did too. I thought Nakamoto upgrade, honestly, would do a lot for it because it made it a lot faster and more robust. But the opposite happened. It seems like more people may have been turned off by it. I don't know how the Bitcoin maxi community feels. A lot of them don't like Stacks because it's not, they say it's not as secure because it's off-chain. And their latest upgrade made it, I think, less secure. Although I heard Stacks say they became more secure. I don't know. I actually don't know why Stacks is not keeping up with Bitcoin. Back in the day, Stacks would be moving faster than Bitcoin. Now, they're just like really, really stagnant, not doing anything. Look at their 1 year performance, just like completely halted. You know, and the thing is, you know, like back in the day, when I say back in the day, like last year, you know, Ordinals was hot and Runes, they were hot. Now, I don't talk to anyone that asks me about Runes or Ordinals. I think back then, you know, that's why like something like Stacks was hot because people were thinking about programming on top of Bitcoin. And there was like memes on Bitcoin and all these things. But now it's like the new narrative is not to do any of those stuff on Bitcoin. I don't know. I still wish, I wish it well. I hope it would do something. XCN, Onyx coin. I have no idea. Do you think Sol will still go to 1 to 1.5K? Yes. I still do. This is kind of nutty. If you look at XRP 90-day percentage, 502% in the last 3 months. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But they're not alone. Cardano's up 216. Look at Hedera up 662%. Stellar up 405%. I'm not even sure. I guess Stellar is based in US too. I'm not a big fan of Stellar, but they are definitely one of the big four or big five that's moving up. I think they're American based. You got Aave, VeChain up 100-something%. Algorand up 300%. You got a lot of great movers. This is why you don't want to fall for. You don't want to fall for like little FUD here and there. You want to stay strong, stay focused, and DCA. Carson says, I made good profit on XRP. Should I hold or take some profit? Well, I mean, I don't know how much you made or how much you have, but it's one of those things in hindsight, you know, had people known how much it would go up, everyone just put everything into it, right? So you don't know, but I definitely think they have the momentum. And can they keep going? Yes, because I've seen this before. I saw the FOMO. I lived it firsthand in 2017 and 2018. I saw the FOMO firsthand. So much money went into XRP, it actually flipped Bitcoin's market cap. That's what happened in 2018. It got bigger than Bitcoin. Now, will they go bigger than Bitcoin now? No. They have to do a 10x from here. Can they do a 10x? Yes, but by the time they do a 10x, Bitcoin will be a lot higher. Yeah. I don't know. Short term, obviously, it could go down, but long term, I think this year is going to continue to go. Isaac says Algorand deserves more love. Well, they've been getting a lot of love, man. They've been doing spectacularly good. Heath, I was talking about turning comments off of like the recorded stuff, like after the live stream. That's what I was thinking. The live stream will still happen. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm just bitching, but I'm probably not gonna do that. Fat, man, I don't know, man. Fat has been just really stale. Everyone's focused on AI agents rather than AI projects like Fat. And plus, Fat kind of caused a lot of confusion. They just kept buying more and more projects. And they're not really solely focused on one. They do like 100 different things. So no one really knows what they do other than just know that they're an AI project. You think Hedera could go to $2 to $3? Yeah. It could probably $2. I don't think it'll go to $3, but you know, maybe. They're already pretty big. They're at 15 billion market cap. So can they do a 10x or 8x? Maybe. It's possible, but I think it's more realistic, like, you know, maybe like $2 or less. Thoughts on dog clarity coins? I don't know if that's a serious question. Joe Potter, I'm glad to hear that. Do you see Hedera going under 36 cents soon? Why are you asking that? It was under 36 cents just this morning. And it's only 39 cents now. It's not like it's like 89 cents. So why are you even caring if it'll go below 39 cents, 36 cents? Anyone else's CRO withdrawals locked? I have no idea. Maybe your account got banned? I haven't heard anything about it. Thoughts on a new BMW M5? It's too heavy. It's like 1,000 pounds more than old M5. So even though it got more power, it became a hybrid and they added the huge battery pack. I don't know. It's just not for me anymore. I like big, comfortable cars or exotic cars. Like an M5, I just don't think I'll ever buy. I am enjoying my Cybertruck. It's actually pretty nice inside. It's probably the nicest interior Tesla there is. And it's roomy, and with those big ass tires, it drives really soft on the road. I'm probably gonna get a wrap this weekend. This guy I'm talking to is gonna probably do it. It takes a couple days. But yeah, so far so good. And the all-wheel steering is kind of wild. It has a way better turning radius than you would figure because of it. Oh, and it just got FSD enabled. I'm on a trial version. I shared a story. I was supposed to like get my FSD transfer for free, and then it got expired. I got really pissed off by it. So I still have to deal with that because my Model X is still not in my app. So I don't know how to add it back in my app. But FSD, there's a new upgrade. So Cybertrucks now get FSD, and I tried it today, and it's pretty good. It's really good. FSD in the city have come a long way. I would say it's about 95% good. Back in the day, a few years ago, FSD, I would say it's like in the city 50-50. Now even in the city, it's like 95%. It's almost as good as a human. And you don't even have to put your hands on a wheel anymore. Before, it would remind you to put your hands on a wheel all the time. You don't have to even do that anymore. So finally, after however many years Elon has promised, it's getting pretty darn close to becoming a reality. Daniel says, dump Dot and Algo for HBAR. Well, Algo has been doing fantastic too. So Dot, in my opinion, is going to struggle a lot this cycle. I just don't see Dot coming back. Did I have a truck before Cybertruck? Yeah, but not a real truck. I had a Honda Ridgeline. I had that for almost 4 years. I really loved that. I put some all-terrain tires and made some mods. And from a practicality standpoint, the Ridgeline is pretty awesome. But from a masculinity perspective, not so awesome. Robert, just try it. I don't know if you've tried it recently. The recent upgrades for FSD has been pretty darn good. Can you speed with FSD? Yeah, you can set like how much over the... First of all, keep up with traffic, so it'll automatically go above the speed limit. And then second of all, you can set a tolerance, like how much to go above the speed limit. So you can set it like 10 or 15 or whatever, and it'll go above the speed limit. And it's perfect with lane changes now too. It's really good with lane changes. On the highway, it's like 99% accurate, but like in the city, it's 95. Even the lane change is wild. It just like does all these lane changes and stuff. Sometimes a little bit too slow coming to stops and stuff, but that's how you're supposed to drive. But just no one drives like that. Everyone like coast through like a stop or a turn. That's the only thing that you have to get used to. You have $500. What do you get at this moment? Probably XRP. Man, how the momentum has shifted. Just what? 2 days ago, 3 days ago? In my morning stream, you know, Bitcoin is going down to 90. Even this morning, I started a stream and we were back to like 98 or something, a little bit below that, and then we just flipped right back above. And I said, you know what? I think this could be a good day. This could be a good week. I think leading up to inauguration, we'll go form a new high. We'll see. Tomorrow, with Wall Street opens, with FOMO, as long as we don't have any bad economic data or anything, I think tomorrow we could be back to 108. There's no reason why we can't be back to 108 tomorrow. And we could even break that. And who knows, maybe wake up, XRP's gonna be at $4. I wish XRP would go to $4 tomorrow. That's a little too much, but you know. All right, guys. Let's conclude. Let's all get a good night of sleep for tomorrow because we could see a fabulous day tomorrow once again. Today was pretty good, and it's going to get better, guys. It's going to get better as long as this guy makes crypto a national priority, and he makes crypto great again. It's going to be great. All right, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.